Aloha, Melanie.
Melanie, yes, correct. Hi, Heather.
One day I will get hooked on phonics and stop misenunciating everyone's name. But
Totally
until then,
fine.
um, we are going to talk about one of my new favorite AI tools. Well, it's my old favorite AI tool, my OG, but they have done some amazing upgrades with it. So Sales Nav is like a game changer when it comes to selling because you become like an FBI profiler and it gives you that person's entire background so you know exactly how to communicate with them. And the days of bumbling over your rapport finding are over because you'll never mess up rapport again once you have Sales Nav. So without further ado, I'm going to hand the floor over to Melanie.
Okay, amazing. Well, thank you so much, Heather, for having me. And to everyone who is on, I'm super excited that you're here and very excited to share the NowSite platform. So NowSite is a sales and marketing enablement tool that is very popular, very much so loved, and we have some amazing statistics to back us and to back the functionality and also the success rates of NowSite. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Okay.
We'll give the coconut wire a minute to realize what's going on because it's always a challenge.
Fantastic. Okay, so I can see my screen. Heather, you can see my screen. We're good?
Yep.
Okay, amazing. So I'm going to dive right on in. For those of you who do not know what NowSite is, like I mentioned, it is a sales and marketing enablement tool. One of the biggest challenges that we hear in the field is that people just don't know what to do. They don't know how to get started or what to say. And NowSite has genuinely eliminated that problem. I want to show you the how behind all of that. I've got my desktop version open. This is an extremely friendly, easy to use mobile app that has a very pretty view there, but for the intensive purposes of demoing the product today, I am going to show you it on desktop. So we have, like I mentioned, there's the problem of getting frozen in activity that we so often see of just I don't know how to sell, or I don't know what to say, or I don't know how to post on social media, and people don't take action. So what NowSite has done is we have created a solution for that. And in the next 30 minutes, I'm going to show you how to post on social media, how to generate leads, and also really doing all of that activity makes no sense unless you are actually closing sales. So I'm going to walk you through how NowSite does that. And I'm excited to show you how simple this is. So like I mentioned, this is our desktop platform, but the very first thing we want people to do when you create a NowSite account, there are 5 really simple questions that are asked about you that allow the AI to get to know about your personality, who you are. Very simple questions so that when you go to post on social media, here on this screen you can see, it actually is going to be writing in a tone that resembles you, is more authentic to who you are as a person. You can go in and tweak that, make it even more so your own. But again, we're talking simplicity. We want to make this simple and successful. And one of our most popular buttons here is this little pink surprise me button. Excuse me, I apologize for the cough. So I have hit that surprise me button. And what's happening is the AI is generating a social media post for me that's going to be written in my tone. So the post has populated. It says, "Dare to dream and make those dreams your compass. Pursue the path of your aspirations and step by step transform them into reality. Remember, every little step counts. Share your goals and your progress with us, and let's uplift and inspire each other on this incredible journey." Now, this post makes sense for me because I have in my profile that I'm huge on personal growth and development. I love mentorship. So this is something that I would write. And if you notice, a stock-free royalty image has populated, and you can also, if you don't like these stock images, utilize anything of your own from off your own device. Now, fantastic. I've just got this amazing post, super excited about it, but maybe I don't want to post it on Facebook. I want it to be compatible with Instagram or perhaps LinkedIn. You can see it's so easy to just toggle back and forth between these platforms, and it will create the most customized post to each platform. Now, also maybe I'm struggling, like I want to post to LinkedIn, but you know what? I want to go in, I want my post to be longer. I also want it to sound more professional. And perhaps I'm trying to reach a Spanish speaking crowd. I can, with a few clicks of a button, ask AI to create a longer, more professional post in Spanish. And boom, literally with the click of a button, I have been able to translate and create a longer, more professional post, which is pretty darn amazing. I'm not going to lie. Heather, would you agree?
Absolutely. I am like, my socks are off. I know that's an inside now site joke.
Yes, exactly. Socks are off. That is an inside thing. So another cool thing, I'm going to take us back to that step one again, because the surprise me button is our simplest feature of how to like post fast, and you don't have to do anything else. But I think our second most popular feature here is this little selfie AI. And I am going to go ahead and I'm going to upload a selfie of myself. Now, again, when you're using your mobile device, you can literally just click it, excuse me again, upload your picture. And I'm going to ask AI to take a look at my selfie that I just uploaded and to write me a post about my selfie that I can then easily pop over to Facebook or Instagram or any of the accounts that were shown here. So this is a really fun one. Like you can also, the AI will take a look, like if you're with your friends or you're with, you know, a group of people, or you're hiking up a mountain, it will take all that into account. So here it wrote a cute post for me, feeling like sunshine. Sometimes all you need is a smile and a little positivity boost. Remember, every day is a new opportunity to shine brighter and make your dreams come true. So that's a fun post. I think I would probably get some likes on that. Some people would be like, oh yeah, that's cute, like positivity. So we've got some other features in here too. When you're looking, you can, if you have an image of, let's say, like for me, I'm a boy mom. Maybe I have a picture of my kiddos and I just want to caption that image. I can easily just upload that image. We also not only want to be able to post personally, that posting personally is fantastic. It's going to start to get traction for us, have activity. People are going to start liking or commenting on our posts. But for those of us who are operating businesses, just having the engagement on my personal items is great. People start to like, know, and trust me. But we also want to be able to promote our businesses. And I'm going to show you how simple that can be. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to hit the surprise me button again, okay? Or I could have selected that selfie AI or caption my image, any of those. I'm going to give it a second here. And Heather, I don't know if you have the ability, if anyone has questions, if they can drop them in, or if you have questions as we go along.
Absolutely. I'm going to try and find their questions on Facebook.
Okay, well, throw them at me as they come in. I'm here to answer them. So here, y'all, we're talking about, this is another personalized post, but maybe now I've been posting every single day. People are liking my comments. I'm getting more engagement. People are noticing me. But I have this travel business called MT Travel, and I really want to start promoting my travel. So maybe what I'm going to do is I've created a business profile for my travel business, and I'm going to go ahead and attach that to my post. You don't have to select an objective, but I'm going to want to inspire people. And I want to promote my travel business. If you have a products business, maybe you want to say, I want to offer a free sample. And again, now with the click of a button, that business profile that I have relating to my product or my service, whatever it may be that I've created in here, I can now have my posts relating specifically to my business. So AI is thinking again. What's amazing about creating a business profile is that obviously the post can be relating to your business, but it's also still going to be written in your authentic tone because the AI pulls from that profile that you've created. So here it says, discover luxury like never before with MT Travel. We transform your wanderlust into unforgettable adventures, crafting trips tailored to your unique taste. Explore, indulge, and live every journey as a masterpiece. Ready to experience the world in style? I love this post because not only is it written, this is totally something that I would write. It's fun. It catches your eye. I love the picture. It's beautiful. But it's also asking a question, which is creating engagement again, like drawing people in, like, hey, what are you ready to experience the world? Again, I can toggle back and forth between these different platforms. Maybe I want it for, Instagram. It's very easy to toggle back and forth. And now you see how simple, like painstakingly simple it is to start posting. You can use this once a day. You can use this once a week. You can use this literally 7 times a day. Okay, so that's a little bit about our social. Additionally, we have it drawn out very simply. Not only do we want to post, but we want to get commenting on posts. So I'm going to open up my Facebook here and let's just see here. Okay, so here's a picture. This is my beautiful friend Tessa. I'm going to go ahead and take a screenshot of this photo, if it's going to allow me to. There we go. Perfect. So imagine how easy this is from your mobile device. Very, very simple to take screenshots. I'm going to come over here and I am going to upload that screenshot that I just took. And I'm going to ask AI to write me a response. So if anyone struggles sometimes with crafting a response that, or just comments in general, like it's easy, right? To go through and, heart, like, but that doesn't really create a ton of engagement. People see it, but when this is a cute little comment, staying cozy and chic in that fabulous fur. Who knew keeping warm could look so glamorous? I'm going to take that. I'm going to comment on this post. And I'm going to go ahead and post that. And boom, just like that, I've started creating more engagement, creating conversations. And that's what we want to do on our social media. Okay. So any questions that you're seeing come in yet?
No questions, but it's just, I know the importance of having that engagement. We do have Vince watching with us. So if she does ask something, I'll definitely highlight it.
Okay.
But you're not engaging with people and you're just shouting into the void and not building that community, you're not going to get social sales. In order to get social sales, guess what? You have to be social. And if you notice what Melanie just did, she pulled from a Dropbox. So what if you also you do Mary Kay is something, maybe you also do catering, or you do AI like me. You can put all of your businesses in there to post about what's important to you for that business, for that interaction. Maybe there's one Facebook group that's all about baking and you want to comment as the master baker. So you pull that profile down to help you. It's amazing how simple this platform is. So I'll stop soapboxing.
Yeah, Heather is spot on with all of that. I want to show you one other really amazing tool. I think that this little feature gets, honestly, some of the loudest applause because people want simple posts. They want things that are engaging. But we also, particularly when we're posting about our businesses, don't want to say something wrong or get in trouble. So I'm going to go in here and I'm going to pretend I've composed a post, and I'm going to say something in here. I'm going to say, join me. This is, I don't know, I'm just making something up. $10,000 per month. Okay. Now, I just wrote this post. I think it's amazing, but I'm a little bit nervous and I want to double check it. We have this little compliance button right here that actually it adheres to all FTC guidelines, and it's going to take a peek at my post, look at the verbiage that I've used, take a look at the photo, and it's going to actually give me the security of knowing that my post that I've just shared or I'm about to share with the world is completely compliant. Okay, boom, I got a pop-up. It says this post is high risk. I love that it's telling me this, but what I love even more is that it's giving me educational reasons like this earnings claims, avoid lavish lifestyle implications. So it's giving me educational content as to what are you doing that's potentially risky. Also, it gives me an updated post so I can hit that update button. And now I have a fully compliant, safe, secure business post that I can easily just pop onto my platforms. So that is, like I said, a very popular feature. So now that we have started engaging with people, our people are recognizing us for our content. We want to actually start, going through the process of, okay, great, we've got connection, but now how do we close the sales? And I want to show you something magical. This is what Heather was initially talking about. Okay, so Heather, remind me how to spell your last name again.
D-I-R. Oh, there I am.
Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm just going to use your profile. Yeah, this is fantastic. So let's say I'm a salesperson and I come across Heather's platform and I'm like, oh my gosh, Heather is the perfect person to be my customer. I want to talk to her. Maybe even I'm thinking like, oh, Heather is the perfect person for my team. I want to recruit her. Whatever it is, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to screenshot her profile. This could be anything. This could be LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. It could be a business card, literally. I'm going to hop over here to this social to lead feature, and I'm going to drop in that picture that I just took of Heather's profile. And y'all, we are about to see some magic happen. So this takes a few minutes. What's happening right now is NowSight's proprietary system is actually built of these autonomous AI agents, and they are basically going and researching. They're doing some investigation right now. So Heather, you should not be feeling nervous, right? We're going to find out some interesting stuff about you. So this does take a moment. Anything you want to add, Heather? I know you've been using the sales navigation tools.
I think the best thing that's happened with me is I've been using it a lot more on LinkedIn than on Facebook, but it works brilliantly on Facebook. So meeting with people and it giving me an outline, how to build rapport with them. And the other thing too, I've used it for is finding fake profiles, like that person who's trying to sell you Google ads. And it's like something doesn't add up and you look at it and it does that deep dive and it brings up somebody else. So and this is a funny story while it's going. I've used it on myself, and I happen to know there's another person named Heather Duraco out there. And she also I would work for the military for the Department of the Army as a civilian. She was in the Marine Corps. So sometimes it mixes us up because we do have the same name.
Oh my gosh, what are the odds, right?
Yeah, that is like the only thing that I've noticed that is a little like, but then I go in there and it's like, wait, I know, because you're getting to know this person and you see there's something. So delete the, I think on this one, it brought up the Instagram was hers. So the other person's Instagram, go and put their Instagram in and update it if it has pulled the wrong thing. But
yeah, I think it's kind of rare that it pulls, but in that circumstance, because that's not a very common name. So I can see how that could potentially arise. But now we have this, and I want to kind of hop into how does this work? Because yeah, we literally just took a screenshot of Heather's profile. That's it. And from that, I've gotten some information about her. Heather's right. Occasionally there might be a slight glitch here, but I have found, I mean, I've been demoing this product for, excuse me, a while, and it is amazing. The coolest part though, for me, like if I'm a salesperson or I'm wanting to, get to know Heather a little bit better to bring her in on my team, I'm going to go over here to this personality section, and it's telling me Heather is persuasive, independent, and determined. It's going to give me some tips, like get right to the point of the conversation. So this is so helpful for me because I'm knowing now, like, okay, Heather doesn't want me to tell her a big, long story, even though I might still arrive at the same end or the same point. If I tell her this big, long, drawn out story or like talk about all my personal experiences, she's going to be like, girl, I lost interest. And I'm not going to effectively speak her language. So this is amazing. What it allows you to do is kind of learn a little bit more about your prospects, how to book a meeting, what are their pain points, discussing money, all of these things. Phenomenal information, but we're going to take it to the next level. This is what I want to talk with y'all about regarding sales navigation. I'm going to connect Heather to my travel business, and I'm going to turn on our tool called Nav, which is fantastic. What Nav is going to do is it's going to take that business profile that you've created, and it's going to understand the profile of your business or perhaps a product or service. And then it's going to take my personality as a salesperson or a recruiter or whatever it is that I'm trying to promote. And it's going to take Heather's personality right here. It's going to take this personality profile of your prospect, and it's going to create a sales plan. And what's amazing about Nav is this is really AI of the future. This is more, some of you may have heard the terms agentic. This AI of past was much more so an assistant. AI of the future is much, much, much more so an expert partner, someone you can engage with. And I'm going to actually talk to Nav. Perhaps I just met Heather. I'm going to say, write me a message to send Heather on Facebook. And when I input any type of information in here, Nav is going to populate the next best step in this sales process for me. So here, oh my gosh, amazing. I have this great message. Maybe I'm horrible at writing notes. It says, hi, Heather. I hope this message finds you well. Excuse me, blah, blah, blah. So I can send that on Facebook, via text, whatever. But here's the next cool things, right? So let's just say I connect with Heather, and Heather is like, oh, wow, I'd love to learn more. Could we hop on a Zoom call together? So I'm going to tell Nav, thanks. Heather wants to do a Zoom next Tuesday. I'm going to just let Nav know that Heather and I have agreed to do a Zoom, and Nav is going to intake that information, and it's actually going to populate that appointment and the next steps here in a minute. My kids are on the PS5 right now, so I think my internet's running a tiny bit slow. But it is thinking, what else is really amazing about Nav is, and Heather, I don't know if you've done this, but you can plug in any type of objection too. Like maybe, oh, here it is. See, it populated for next Tuesday, schedule Zoom meeting. So like you could put in any objection, like maybe I don't know, maybe I do sell Mary Kay, and Heather tells me, I don't like network marketing companies. They're scammy. I can ask Nav. Heather said she doesn't like network marketing companies. They're all a scam. How should I respond? Nav will provide a very succinct answer for me. or maybe we're meeting for coffee and I ask Nav, please provide me a 3-step sales plan to use while meeting Heather for coffee. This helps me, like maybe if I know myself, I know I get talking and I don't want to leave that coffee meeting being like, oh my God, we only talked about my puppy. Like I want to make sure I actually am staying on track. And so Nav will give you the tools to do all of this. Okay, I don't want to spend too much time on this. This system, as you can see, is amazing. Navsite is really developed to create all the way from like the most inexperienced person or the most shy person or someone who has no experience with tech can effectively post on social media, create engaging conversations, all the way up to like closing a deal with a AI-powered partner sales navigator. Any questions before I hop into the next thing?
No, this is just, I just want to iterate how helpful it has been for me because I use it daily. So I can prepare for meetings with people, just knowing how to communicate, having that process so you're not babbling during a coffee meeting, how to get to the point with them, how not to offend them during the coffee meeting. Because there's some people that if you're too forward, they're going to push you away. If you're too talk story, like we say out here in Hawaii, if you don't do that enough, they're going to be like, oh, you're just so rude. All they want is my money. Buy my stuff. Buy my stuff. And that's not the approach. But other people, it's like, just tell me what you want so we can move on. So, and this tells you, okay, this is the approach you take with all of these different individuals. So you're going into that meeting prepared.
Yeah, 100%. I agree with everything you said. And so Heather has collaborated with us, and we are offering an amazing deal for anyone who would love to try Nowsite out. Typically, our retail pricing is $49 a month. But for the next 24 hours, if you want to go ahead and purchase, we are going to give you, let me just share my screen. We are going to give you the My AI level for only $19 a month. And we're also going to include Social to Lead and Nav, which is typically an add-on feature. So y'all, if you are considering using Nowsite or considering a tool that can help you be more effective, I mean, now is the time, and Heather is your go-to person to answer questions that you have about it. And you can go ahead, scan the QR code, sign up for the $19. Heather, do you want to say anything? Oh yeah, go ahead. We might want to see the screen.
This is a steal. This is less than what I'm paying. So I am a little jealous if you hop on this today. But honestly, for $19, for less than $20 a month to be able to try this out, and it's not like it locks you in forever. You can try it out for a month. If you don't like it, cancel it. They have a great support team that you just talk to at the bottom of the screen and say, hey, this isn't working, or hey, I need to cancel this, or add this to my plan, or, and I've also seen like if a really great upgrade deal comes, that they'll like work with you on to like, okay, we now have X, Y, and Z. So they'll change your plan for you too. Customer service is amazing. We scratched the surface. We just talked about Nav. There's marketing services, web page building, email building. We just basically talked about My AI. There's so much more. You definitely want to talk to me, get in the Nowsite community, but take the first step. Try this out. Don't like buy the whole cow right now. Just like buy a steak and you're going to be happy. And eventually you're probably going to be like me. And I'm like, I need the whole cow. How do I get the whole cow? I need it all. So yeah, just scan that code. Use code 19 if you're not, whatchamacallit, QR savvy. So in the
Yeah,
comments,
and if anyone doesn't, if anyone's having trouble with the QR code, just message Heather and she can provide you with just a link. No problem.
yeah. And the link is in, because this is on LinkedIn, it's on YouTube, it's on Facebook. Facebook, the link is in the first comment underneath the video. It's in the description of this event, and it's in the description on LinkedIn, and it's out on the description on YouTube. All you have to do is click on that link, put the number 19. Make sure you toggle over to monthly. That is always the question I get, because it defaults to annual. And they're like, Heather, my code doesn't work. Like, go to the top of the page, toggle to monthly, and it will work, and you will be the happiest person. And honestly, I went to a networking event last night and I was showing this off. I'm like, ooh, are you on LinkedIn? I looked up their LinkedIn profile, took a screen capture, put it into NowSite on my phone, and put it into social lead, and it popped up their whole personality. Everyone was like, ooh, like I was doing magic. So impress your friends with magic.
It is pretty amazing, that's for sure. So, and like Heather said, this is just scratching the surface of what is available within NowSite, but I think these are the, everyone has to start somewhere, and these tools are amazing for just igniting your business and getting started. So,
yeah. Well, thank you so much for coming on. And maybe next month we can highlight a different part of NowSite or get some updates, because through the grapevine, I heard at some point it's going to give people ratings 1 to 10. The AI is going to get even smarter on this.
Yes. We are working on some additional advancements. I mean, AI is just moving so rapidly, and you don't want to be left behind. It's just, it is what it is. AI is in our world, and if you're using it smart, then it's going to help advance you for sure. And NowSite is, gosh, we are so excited about it. We kind of geek out, obviously. It's our business, but it's just phenomenal what it actually has the capability to do.
Absolutely. So I just want to thank you so much for spending your afternoon with us and talking about this amazing product. And just get on it. Try it out. Like, you've spent $19 on worse things, guaranteed. So pick up NowSite, pick up your business. It's going to be amazing. All right.
Okay, bye. Thanks again, Heather. Y'all take care.
Lights are shining everywhere. Feel the rhythm in the air. Hearts are beating, feel the vibe. Get on up, it's time to jive. I'm so